Hello, and welcome back to You Like It, We Don't. I'm one of your three hosts, Majin.
I'm Maeve.
And I'm Urbio, and our first news story of the day is EA's hiring for our open world Star Wars game. It's a position, online engineer, somewhere in Canada, I believe, British Columbia.
Yes. And I think the crazy part here is that they shut down, Visceral Entertainment, and they're basically gutting what Visceral did with their single-player linear game and giving it to the studio in Canada. And, drumroll please, they're doing it for no other than microtransactions, obviously. They're going to try and turn this into an online service with multiplayer.
Of course they are.
Because...
So like a Destiny style game.
Or GTA Online, something in that regard.
They're going to, like, let's be honest, there will be microtransactions in it, obviously, because EA are incapable of not putting microtransactions in.
But Mr. Jorgensen, he said that nobody wants single-player linear games anymore. Why are they then making one?
So basically, isn't this kind of fucked up, guys? They went to Visceral, they're like, no, sorry.
Nobody wants your game.
You know all that work that you've been working on? Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Nobody wants your game. We're gonna bring out Battlefront. Fast forward a few years. Oh, sweet Jesus, what do we do with that Visceral stuff?
Yes. Let's give it to some other people and make it into an online service.
I'm still surprised that someone as unlikable as EA is still welcome in Canada.
It's true.
I thought the Canadians would have just politely, obviously.
You need to get the fuck out.
You would be surprised what's welcome in Canada.
Get the fuck out, eh?
Like,
what you doing about this?
They'll let anyone in Canada, and trust me, they let me.
True. Yeah, and you're a deviant.
But even if this...
All kinds of deviant, alright?
But even if this open world game proves to be good, I'm still not gonna get it. I'm too pissed off at EA. There is nothing they can do, even if this is The Witcher, but now in the Star Wars universe. I'd still tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, EA has a long way to go.
I am still fuming angry at them. And this sort of
Now I'm done with it.
this sort of half-assed attempts that they have to sort of weasel their way back from this, shit corner that they have now put themselves into. Yeah, it's not a real apology. It's like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Here's another thing to buy.
It's kind of like, when you'd get into a fight when you were younger, and then your mom would say, now you say sorry, now you say sorry.
And you're like,
it's always like, sorry.
I'm sorry. God.
It's basically what they're
That's
going
what EA is doing.
They become the company like, that one friend who announces his shits before he goes.
Yes. It's like,
I'm about to take a shit, everybody.
I'm gonna take a shit.
We're still EA takes the shit and then asks you to pay for it. So it's like they go take a shit. Like, hey, can you go flush that for me? Thanks,
No.
man.
There's no flushing because they shit in your hands.
Yeah, take that to the toilet for me.
Take it to the toilet for me and flush it.
Give $60
And you have
for a big load of shit, and then you can give a couple more dollars for boxes or loot chests filled with shit.
Exactly.
If you want a cherry on your shit, that's another $60.
Yeah.
Exactly. This also brings us neatly into the next news segment. Also, EA, but don't worry, this is the last EA news segment for today.
Thank God. Praise the Lord. I believe.
So, EA have conceded and they've unlocked all the heroes in Battlefront 2's progression overhaul.
Well,
say it ain't
fuck
so.
will do.
Say it ain't so.
fucking there.
They should have done this from the fucking get-go.
You know how we just made the joke, this is the kid whose mom told him
again, this is...
to say he's sorry. This is the equivalent of the kid that comes to his mom, now seeking praise for
saying
for
sorry.
for doing what he was supposed to do. You know, like he was asked 5 times to take out the trash, and when he does it, he comes back like, "You're welcome." Yes,
exactly.
That's how amazing I am. You should have done this from the fucking start.
Oh, yes, EA. Fuck. I mean, again, this is no surprise.
But this has just opened up a new can of worms because they didn't cancel the star cards that everybody had. So now all the people who rushed and spent a fortune on the star cards when you could still buy them for progression are now OP as fuck. And nobody can get to that point because they have to go through grind progression now.
I mean...
that's the point of microtransactions.
Yes,
right?
But now they take out the microtransactions.
The grind is real.
So aside from now you're annoyed because you have to fork out more money to play the game, now you're just going to get annoyed because you can't beat the game.
Yeah, but I mean, look, at this point there's nothing that EA could do for Battlefront 2 that would save it. So, you know, I mean, it's now been, since the last time that we actually announced the news of how many times Battlefront 2 has been on sale, I counted. Now, since its release, it's been on sale, at least on the South African PlayStation Store, 8 times.
It's been on the US store too.
Yeah.
Same.
As it should.
Yes,
Yeah.
8 times. Actually, currently...
And it's like 50% off.
Yes,
Normally
exactly.
you'd expect that a good 5 months or something.
Yes,
after
they
release.
want to get that shit rolling, but they can't. It's impossible.
Because they realized rather catastrophically, oh my god, I can't actually make money out of microtransactions if nobody buys my fucking game. Oh dear.
Oh,
I think I found a flaw.
Yes. Alright, moving on to the next story segment. Zone of the Enders, the second runner, MVRS, is coming out in September. This is a remaster of the second Zone of the Enders game. And this is kind of strange because Konami is remastering this game.
Konami is making a game?
No, not making a game, remastering a game.
No.
But it's not a pachinko machine. Surely it can't be Konami.
Maybe
Say it ain't
that's
so.
the ultimate reveal. That when you actually buy it, it turns
It's
out
a
to be
huge pachinko machine.
A digital pachinko machine.
And you're like, oh, fuck you.
Fuck you, Konami, damn it.
Oh no! You tricked us.
Yeah.
Again.
I should have known. But yeah, it's coming out in spring 2018.
Well, they'd have to make remasters because let's face it, they're not releasing good games at the moment.
I mean, they're sitting on a. I mean, just watch. I have a feeling that they're gonna do. You remember the rare replay thing? How much do you want to bet Konami is going to eventually do that? They're gonna release all of their classics in one big package, and then they're gonna call that the Konami.
Super Jizz or something.
I don't know. The Konami, we wish we didn't fire Kojima collection.
The amazing Super Konami.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again.
Yeah, exactly.
Super Konami, amazing. Oh my god, is good. Kojima still at Sony back.
Yes. And it's also, like to point out, it's being released for PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation VR. So... yeah, no
that could be
Xbox
interesting.
One support here, but VR is pretty interesting, I have to say. That might be good, but I mean, knowing Konami's,
No, they're gonna charge you for a save slot.
Yeah.
This time they're gonna go full retard and charge you an extra $60 for the first save slot.
Yes, exactly. It's gonna be, they're gonna give you the game, this is what they're gonna do, free to play, and then when it comes out, it's like, oh, fantastic, you download it, and like they forget to mention that the first 5 minutes are free to play.
The rest is pay per minute.
The rest is pay per minute, yes, $1 per minute.
Yeah, you know how on TV they had pay-per-view?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
they would finally cross that boundary into gaming.
Yeah. Go full 6-chat line, you know?
Yes.
Pay them. You have to pay them for every match you're on.
You can't even play whenever you want. It's like you could do it like once a week during a certain time.
Exactly. But alright, Margin, start us on our next news report.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm taking this one with a grain of salt, and I think everybody should.
Yes.
There's a little bit of a rumor floating around that Modern Warfare 2's remastered won't have a multiplayer section, and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna look me dead in the eye and tell me a COD game doesn't have multiplayer bullshit.
Yes, that COD game doesn't have multiplayer and therefore cannot put strong arm microtransactions and loot boxes in there. There's no way.
I don't believe it. Someone has caught wind of some very bad bullshit.
Yes.
Here.
I mean, like the thing is, it comes from Charlie Intel, who are quite trusted and know about Call of Duty. And it was also during that time on Amazon Italy, where it was up for a couple of, knowing the internet, minutes. But during that time, it's stated that there's no multiplayer. And on top of it all, the price is going to be 19.99 euros, which is probably going to translate into about $20. Which is way less than what COD World.
So they may be selling it separately.
They may, yes.
Because I
Modern
remember
Warfare
the
1
old
was
PC,
selling for much more though. So
because I remember the old PC version. If you installed it, it was still the old build where you had two icons, one for the single player, one for the multiplayer. Maybe they've just gone full circle there, or just followed it to its logical conclusion and said, sell the single player and sell only the multiplayer.
Yeah, maybe,
if that is
maybe
it,
that's
I would support that.
But I wanna say like Call of Duty without multiplayer is like a $5 hooker without $5. Like I don't believe that's the case. Like,
yeah.
She has to have at least $5.
Yes. I mean, look, it is kind of strange though that I mean, look, if this rumor turns out to be true, which I mean, again. It's the more likely this is what Margin said. It's going to probably be that they're splitting the single player and the multiplayer in two so that they can get more people to go to the multiplayer for the people who actually want the multiplayer so that they can spend more money on microtransactions.
Yeah, they couldn't be asked to actually remaster the multiplayer section of it. So they just remastered the single player portion. Look, if games,
well, they're gonna do something.
Yeah, they will. Like this
is gonna blow up somewhere.
They will do something stupid
if they do it properly. Because I actually do like the idea of only buying the single player portion of a game. Because I am a single player person, and
but this is gonna start a horrible trend, though. Like,
not necessarily. It means you buy what you want, and only that. If you only want the single player, you just buy the single player. Plus, then they can't give us that bullshit of, all games must be $60.
However, again, this is conjecture at this point. We have no idea whether this is going to happen or not. Again, this is all rumor.
Yeah.
Giant
pinch of salt. I know that that's contradictory, but...
Huge grain of salt.
Yes. Just imagine this giant salt grain.
This...
just a big rock of salt.
Exactly.
Yeah, guys, it's this huge. Oh, right. No visual. Never mind.
But alright, our next news is that Target have confirmed that Spyro Treasure Trilogy is coming out in 2018.
Oh, they must be happy that they got to confirm
this.
Yes.
They actually posted twice in tweets that it is coming out this year, and then they were promptly removed. But again, this is the internet. Much like what's it called? Like Las Vegas, you know.
Once it's on there.
Well, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas, and what happens on the internet stays on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's pointless at this point. They obviously confirmed it, and it's probably going to be coming out this year. I mean, is
I
anybody
love how
really
people
surprised?
try to delete tweets. You do realize there's always someone who has a screen capture of it somewhere, right?
Every time.
Someone
Every time.
screen captures it always.
Yes, because they have to at this point, you know. I mean, okay, with the world having 7 billion people in it, the likelihood is that someone will screen capture it.
I don't trust Target though. They had my one friend arrested for shoplifting, so I have a personal
yeah, personal vendetta. Okay. I will never forgive them.
But I am
Revenge!
Just so you know, it's on site. When I see you, you best believe. I ain't backing down.
But I am excited for the Spyro trilogy. I hope it's a good remake or remaster or whatever.
I mean, look, if it's anything what they did with Crash, it'll be great. I honestly cannot wait for this. I have been wanting a remake of the Spyro games for so long. I mean, the originals are still fantastic. Like,
yes, but it's nice to play.
I mean, shit.
Modern console.
I get it just for Ripto's Rage.
Oh, Ripto's Rage was the best one, in my opinion. That one was just amazing. No, Spyro, I'm really looking forward to this. And if Target are to be believed, it will be coming out this year.
No.
I'm just praying Activision doesn't put microtransactions in.
Oh my god!
Because I can taste how they want to.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't expect Crash Bandicoot to do so well. They were like, okay, just make it. And then when it finally did big, they're just like, their boss is like, shit, you should have put loot boxes in there.
Yeah, I could have had microtransactions up the ass of that thing.
Though there is hope, you know, like Capcom went from having on-disc DLC,
True,
like a bad
to
game
Monster
practice,
Hunter, yeah.
to Monster Hunter that has everything is for free.
They do have
hope
some
for these
DLC,
companies.
but again, it's all just like extra items and stuff. But again, all the updates, like they just recently released an update that gives you a free monster.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's be honest.
I would argue on-disc DLC is, like, in some ways even worse than some of these microtransactions they have these days. Because, like, really, you're going to put it on the disc, but
behind the paywall.
I mean, look, both are shit. There's no excuse for either of them. No excuse for either of them. But alright, Urbia, moving on to our next news segment.
Yeah. So, Ark Survival Evolved is coming to Switch this year, and it looks great!
Sugar-coated
after
sugar
finding
flakes!
huge success on PC and PS4 and Xbox. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Oh, good. The Xbox One people did get something, at least.
Yeah,
they were excluded out.
Most of the time with these new game announcements, you never know if it's going to be released on Xbox One anymore. It's so strange.
Yeah, it's always PC and PS4 almost guaranteed. Then later there comes a Switch
pretty
release,
much.
Yeah.
and then the Xbox people just sitting there with the controller in the hand. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I have Forza 7, but I've played it so much now. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, look.
What has happened with the Xbox?
They do, like, that's the problem. The Xbox just doesn't have those exclusives, which sucks though, because they have the most powerful console now, the One X, and it's like it makes no sense. Like, you have such a great console, but nothing to play on that console. Like, what the fuck, Microsoft? Get your shit together.
You can watch YouTube on it.
Yeah, they canceled Scalebound.
They canceled Scalebound, and that was something I was actually looking forward to. But, oh, you fuck, whatever. Microsoft do what they do. But yeah, going back to our news article. Yeah, Ark Survival Evolved is coming to Switch. But, like, guys, I mean, the problem is here that, like, Ark Survival has massive glitches in it. I don't know how the hell they're going to get it to run on the Switch without glitches.
Are these game-breaking glitches? Or the sort of funny glitches?
Apparently it's been everything. Like, there's been game-breaking glitches along with funny glitches. So, like, I don't know whether this will even work on the Switch. Because, I mean, look, it's a great addition to the Switch, but I swear if I get this game and it causes my Switch to burst in flames, I'm gonna be very mad.
You better inhale those fumes.
Inhale the fumes.
Or else I might get fired.
So yeah, I mean, for anybody looking forward to that, you can finally play Ark Survival in portable, which is gonna be pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody, go get a portable console. I'm still the only one out there.
Well, at least in South Africa, for some reason, portable gaming is not that big here. And anybody who says that they are a gamer and they play on their phones, Candy Crush,
the next person that
you're not a gamer.
Yeah, and we're not joking. That's literally happened to me where I'm speaking to someone and they say, "Oh, I'm a gamer." I go, "Sweet. What games do you play?" She took out her phone.
Yes.
And I went, "No, it's
I
okay. It's okay. Never mind. I don't care. No, I don't care anymore."
You guys judge.
I'm starting to see why.
Don't listen to two.
I'm starting to see why I'm single.
Hey, Urbia, you know it to be true. Search your feelings.
Candy Crush is done.
Search my feelings? Hell no. Who do you think
I
I
have
am?
no feelings. But alright, Martin, start us on our next news.
Sliding gracefully into something that I am at least starting to get quite excited about, although I try to avoid the hype as best I can. CyberPunk 2077. Oh, but CD Projekt Red is trying to be so
quite a
coy.
tease.
Oh, are they just teasing at all? And they deliberately have these secret messages. They just tweet out beep on their Twitter account. There's that little bit of a theory going around that that glitch on the projector when they were
there was a Q&A about 2077, and when somebody asked them when's the second beep coming, basically asking when's the next big
trailer
update
coming,
or trailer coming,
the projector glitched out, and now if you look at it, it seems like just a normal
button.
He presses a button exactly at that point.
And if you look at the logo doesn't get distorted. Everything else
gets distorted
except the logo. But okay, this is...
And also in the top left-hand corner, it gets distorted to show 3 E's.
So E3.
E3. So, I mean, look.
So this may just be, the raving madnesses of 3 raving lunatics, but... Or they're gonna, or something's coming out at E3.
I mean, look, the thing is, though, they've been known to do this beforehand.
Yes, they like
secret messages.
But I'm not surprised, though. It's about time.
Yes, we've been waiting how long for this shit? Like, come on. The first trailer was in 2013. It's 2018. It's been 5 years. 5 years.
But at least what we...
Get with the time, motherfuckers.
But at least what we can confirm...
I'm sick and tired of waiting.
At least what we can confirm is that CD Projekt Red has, according to them, put a lot of effort into making it run as well as possible on next-gen consoles, which would be current-gen consoles. I don't know why they say that. But more important,
they didn't confirm or deny. So,
but
they said that it might, if possible, be coming to the next generation of consoles. But like that.
But that's just it. What next generation was? The next gen is current gen. There is no next gen yet, unless they mean the Pro and the X.
I mean, no, they mean the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox.
-5?
-5 quadruple million and 2.
Have you seen the joke they made? Okay, Microsoft, let's count to 10.
Yes.
95, 98, XP,
Vista,
7, 8.
1, 360, 1.
And you just, oh dear God.
I have a question. So, like, if Cyberpunk, let's say, is not shown at E3, what was the point of him pressing that button?
Maybe it's a doomsday button. That started a countdown. It's like, we can't finish this game on time, so no one will see it.
But at least what the CEO is at least sticking to for now, and I hope it doesn't change, No microtransactions.
Yes, only expansions for it. And I have to give them this: if they keep to it, then fuck yeah, I will buy your game. I will buy your expansions, because hey, when CD Projekt Red say that they're making an expansion, they actually mean an expansion. Looking at you, fucking Destiny.
Say it ain't so.
And when they say it's free,
Not Destiny.
And when they say Game of the Year Edition, they mean Game of the Year Edition. I'm looking at fucking you, 2K.
I'm looking at
Or hey, I'm
everybody.
even looking at you, Diablo 3 and Blizzard. Don't call it the Ultimate Evil Edition and then release another expansion afterwards. What the fuck, man? Okay, but whatever. Whatever.
I'm looking at you, Tetris.
Fucking Tetris, man, with its Actually, no. I was going to do a joke, but then I remembered EA turned Tetris into a monthly subscription. So
Oh, yeah.
With microtransactions.
Microtransactions for what? So that you can get the long block?
Who knows?
And if you have the monthly subscription, you get a discount on the microtransactions.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Like, whatever. Alright.
They thought of everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything they could possibly
Everything
do. Just
except the
personal.
customers. That's
Here's
what
a
they
novel idea, EA. Make a good game.
Yes. For fuck's sake.
How do
Just
you
do
fuck
it.
up Tetris?
Here's an idea. Just done.
Here's an idea. Just stop it. Fuck off. But alright.
Get the
Get
fuck
the
out.
fuck out. And alright, moving on to our last news of the day.
Ooh, I want to announce this one.
Alright, Urbia, you have spent more time with Super Smash Bros. So go ahead, my good sir.
Alright. So, coming to Super Smash Brothers. Possibly Goku. Now, this is insane. Saying
Now,
that
again, this is a rumor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is big rumor. A good point that was brought up was, so far all the obscure characters that have been added to Super Smash Brothers have always been characters with their origins in games. Goku, although
Yeah.
he's in a lot of games now, is originally an anime and manga character.
True. However, there have been, during the years, many characters that have come to Super Smash Bros. Which had nothing to do with Nintendo properties. So, and Funimation tweeted saying, hey, hey Nintendo, when is our boy Goku gonna, gonna enter the fray, along with an image saying a new player has appeared with the silhouette of Goku. So, I mean, at this point, I don't know if this is confirmation or if this is just rumor. But honestly, if
it's a tease.
it's one hell of a tease. If Goku is in Super Smash Bros., it will be the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, if he could go
I
Ultra
wanna see-
Instinct.
Yes, Ultra Instinct Goku. Imagine if they allow him to go through all of his Super Saiyan forms as well.
Or if
oh.
Kirby can absorb Goku's power as well.
And then
oh,
Kirby
shit.
can go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That
That'd
would be
perfect.
amazing. I mean, look, it would be great. It would be fantastic if they do this. There has also been teases going around that in E3 that Super Smash Bros. Might make an appearance as well. So maybe at E3 we'll see Goku being a playable character in one of the booths, huh?
Yeah.
That would be
Nice.
pretty fucking epic if you
And
ask
if
me.
Goku's there sometimes there's a shot for maybe even one more character from there. So it could be Vegeta, it could be Frieza. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it would be pretty cool. No, that if they do it, I'm pretty sure at this point, if Nintendo haven't done this yet and they've seen this tweet, they've probably
They're thinking about
it now. Yes.
They were like,
Yeah.
it wasn't gonna be, but maybe it's a good idea.
I mean, they had Cloud at one point, so why not?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see
mean, they might
Goku
as well.
fight Snake, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I want to see Goku fight Kirby for shits and giggles. Because I'll just be fighting there and I'll be like, Majin Buu looks really round.
Goku versus Yoshi is like, hey, Piccolo. Like,
Yeah. Or Luigi.
You've changed.
It's like, hey, Piccolo, that's quite a mustache you got.
Yeah. Your voice changed.
Yeah, your voice changed. Also, you're an Italian plumber now. But knowing Goku, you wouldn't tell the difference.
No, I'll be just... No, I would love to see Goku beat the shit out of Mario.
Why?
It's just one of those things you want to see.
That's probably why, yeah. It's one of those things where you have to see it to believe it. And then when you see it,
imagine
it's
throwing
better
a
than what you ever
Pokeball.
thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine Goku beating up Pikachu. Like...
It's like, Pika, Pika. It's like, Kamehameha.
Kamehameha, bitch! So yeah, no, really looking forward to this. I mean, okay. I'll probably get Smash Bros for the Switch when it comes out. You know, I mean, barring, that I don't have money for the month or something goes awfully
Say it ain't
wrong.
so.
But I really want to get this game. It'll be very, very fun. And
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me, really?
Lies.
Lies? You think this game will be bad?
I think you think it'll be bad.
What? I think that you think that I think that you think that... Wait, what?
Thinkception.
Yeah, thinkception.
We think that I know that I'm better.
And I
than
know
you.
that you think... Okay, but whatever.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Yes.
What? We weren't... Oh, no.
Yeah, what seems to be the ossifer problem?
I think I'm better than you, okay?
That's ironic, because I think I'm better than you.
Okay.
I'll see how... But alright.
I don't think.
Yeah,
That's just...
think. Yeah, period. Just
Yeah.
full stop.
I found thinking gives me headaches.
But alright, any last words, guys?
I really hope CyberPunk just hurries the fuck up and gets released.
Yes, they're taking
I
their
can't take
sweet
this
time.
teasing anymore.
God, fucking 5 years. Imagine if you had a girlfriend who teased you for 5 years.
Imagine.
I don't wanna.
I was in that scenario.
It wasn't 5 years, man.
It felt like 5 years. Yeah, I've discovered the secret to slowing down time. Get close to a black hole or get epic blue balls. Either way, time just grinds on. That or have a life orientation class in a South African high school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
The irony is it's life orientation, but you feel like you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's
about
life
halfway
orientation, but you feel your life draining away.
Yeah.
Irby, any last comments and thoughts?
Last words are for people who haven't said enough, alright? I'm done.
Well, wait.
Oh my god. Alright, Irby. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this new segment, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for all your support and listening to three grown-ass men complaining. We hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment and share. And please consider supporting us on Patreon. If you want to receive updates on our channel as well as when we release our videos, please join us on Facebook and Twitter. Enjoy and see you all next time.